I've been doing stand-up 17 going on 18 years. And no matter who you are, where you're from, every once in a while you run into somebody having a bad day. It's just bound to happen, right? Young man in the hat with your wife, what is your name, sir? Dylan. It's very nice to meet you. What do you do for a living? You're in the Navy as well. Okay, one more time for another Navy man. Very good. Reporting for duty. Have you ever, you said they're called seamen? Look at Dick, I know it. He's like 6'3", he's gonna be like, yeah, buddy. Have you ever run into somebody having a bad day? Yes. When those people are having a bad day and they're giving you their bad day attitude, how would you describe them using one adult curse word? Shit. Shitty. Yeah, shitty's perfect. I was in New York and I had a run of 6 shows in 3 days. I did these shows, had an amazing time, and as I was on my way home, I'm heading to the airport. Not the train, obviously, because it just shows up whenever it wants to. So more specifically, I'm heading to LaGuardia Airport. As I walk in, there's an announcement over the speaker system, and it goes, ladies and gentlemen, there's a bad storm coming to our direction. But if we get on the plane very organized and quickly, we can take off on time and get you home, which is what you want to have happen when you're ready to go home. But as we all know, when you're getting onto a plane, there's always one goofball jamming something unnecessary into the overhead, right? Gary, I assume it's your marriage licenses, just tons and tons of stuff, right? So I had one such gentleman on my flight, and because of him, we ended up having a 2.5-hour delay on top of a 3-hour flight. And once you load onto a plane, you cannot unload. You have to stay on the plane the entire time. 2 hours into the delay, I need to use the restroom. And the flight attendant on my flight was having a bad day and decided that I was the grand prize winner of her terrible attitude, right? Because the moment I stood up, she was very rude and a little racist. Now, I don't know how she guessed I was Puerto Rican. I'm not sure if it was a tattoo of the flag on my forearm or my well-done eyebrows, but did you say yeah? How dare you, ma'am? Supposed to be two and separated. But this lady jumped all over me as soon as I stood up. She was like, this guy, sir, senor, amigo, Juan, Julio, Jorge, anything that starts with a J, it doesn't matter, sir. Can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me? Can you see me? You see this little seatbelt sign up here, the little click it or ticket, the little boom? Can you hear it? Boom? I know your people know that sound. Yo quiero Taco Bell? Boom, sit down. Now, I've never, he said not the chalupa. What, are you related to her? So this lady was so mean and disrespectful to me, I felt it was only proper to be mean and rude to her in return. And I wanted to ruin her day the exact same way she just ruined mine, but the only thing I could think of to do, because I'm a psycho, was to stare at this woman in her face and with as much seriousness as possible just go, I can hear you. The entire plane was like, and I wanted to make it worse. I wanted to make her feel real bad, so I started getting other people involved. I'm like, give me one name. Make them one down. She is mortified. She's like, oh my God, I'm gonna get fired. And I was like, fuck you up. You guys have been absolutely amazing, man. Thank you guys so much for coming out this evening. My name is Acevado. Thank you guys very much. Keep it up.